Alright, Assassins, I don't know about you, but my email and social media alerts are on fire, and they are all pointed squarely at this coming weekend's UbiForward event and, of course, Assassin's Creed. Welcome back to the channel. My name is LtBuzzLitebeer, and I wanted to keep this intro short and sweet because we've got a lot of AC news to run down, as seemingly every 30 minutes or so we get more and more breaking news. Thanks again for all the support, as the channel is now just a few thousand subscribers away from hitting 100K. In case you aren't yet a sub, you know what to do, and don't forget to ring the bell to stay up to date on all my latest upload alerts. Okay, our first stop for today is concerning the Assassin's Creed showcase that will be a part of the UbiForward event, and since last week we've been getting an avalanche of new information. Now, during the past 7 days, we've learned that the AC Rift standalone game will of course now be called Mirage, featuring a return to basics title built around a young Basim. Set in Baghdad during the 800s, this full standalone title was once to be a Valhalla expansion, but has since morphed into a full game. All indications are leading towards a game that breaks away from those heavy RPG elements of recent games and returns to a stealth-focused format. We've also seen a leak from Script Leaks R6 over on Twitter, showcasing what could potentially be the first DLC for Mirage titled The 40 Thieves Quest, indicating it could be loosely based on the Alibaba and the 40 Thieves theme, which is a folktale from 1001 Nights. Now, Basim seems to be the hooded figure we see, and he's wielding his characteristic scimitar sword along with a different looking hidden blade from what he wields in Valhalla. There's also quite a bit of blue fabric intertwined into his robes, whereas he sports red, again, also in Valhalla. Now, Basim seems to be standing at the entrance of some sort of massive vault or door, and there is a shadowy figure in the distance with a massive sword raised and set for combat. Expect to see Mirage somewhere in spring 2023. Now, along with Mirage, we've been hearing more and more leaks about Assassin's Creed Infinity, Ubisoft's new live service vision for the Assassin's Creed franchise. Early indications were that some sort of the game would be set in feudal Japan, and as of yesterday, both Tom Henderson via Tryhard Guides and Jason Schreier of Bloomberg have now broken this story wide open. As part of this weekend's AC showcase, 2 parts of Assassin's Creed Infinity will indeed be revealed. Project Red will take place in Japan, while a new project, Project Hexe, formerly known as Project Neo, will take place during the witch hunts of the Holy Roman Empire and 16th century Europe. I've shown this epic Unreal Engine 5 concept trailer of feudal Japan created by Teaser Play on the channel before, and this could be an interesting environment and time period to experience within the Assassin's Creed universe. Now, according to Schreier, codename Red is being developed by Ubisoft Quebec, which created past AC games such as Syndicate and Odyssey, so you know they are quite adept at creating a polished game. Early concept art for Project Red depicts a female samurai warrior, but according to Henderson and Tryhard Guides, players will likely be able to play as both male and female. The second part to this newest leak is Project Hexe or Hexe. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this. And this one, according to Henderson, will take players into the darkest Assassin's Creed game ever created. Now, this was an especially bloody time period, as between the years of 1500 and 1660, a reported 80,000 suspected witches were put to death in Europe. Project Hexe is currently in development at Ubisoft Montreal, and if this time period setting is true, this could be the goriest Assassin's Creed adventure in the entire franchise. Now, both Project Red and Project Hexe will not release until somewhere in 2024 at the earliest. We also got a little bit of leaked information on another Assassin's Creed project currently in the works that will be a part of this coming weekend's showcase. And this one is an Assassin's Creed mobile title set in Japan. Now, not much is known about this one, codenamed Project Jade, but we should get a glimpse of it this weekend. There's also the final planned DLC for Valhalla, and we've known for some time that Red Storm Entertainment is working on Project Nexus, an Assassin's Creed VR game. And if things weren't already reaching a boiling point, Assassin's Creed further stoked the fires, debuting their AC-15 Leap into History official trailer yesterday, featuring the unique vocal talents of Aurora for the background track. This one's titled Hunting Shadows, and these powerful beats go live to the public on September 9th on both Spotify and Apple Music, and you can look in the video description below for a link to that one. Now, instead of going full CGI, this Leap into History trailer instead decided to go live action and features tons of AC characters, including Altair, Arno, Cassandra, Bayek, and even Desmond. There's even a cameo by Roger Craig Smith, the iconic voice of Ezio. Now, I posted this one over on my channel, and if you are a fan of the AC franchise, it is definitely worth a view. One thing that was driving me nuts was the narrator's voice because it is so distinctive. And after many hours of deliberation, I think I finally nailed it with it being Ben Mendelsohn, better known as Director Krennic from the Star Wars Rogue One movie. For those of you planning to watch the UbiForward event this weekend, start times are as follows: 9 p.m. CEST, that's 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or where I live, which is East Coast US, that's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, if you view the stream over on Twitch, for every 15 minutes of view time, expect to pick up exclusive in-game vanity items, with the Sphinx tattoo set for Assassin's Creed Valhalla being the prize once you've watched 60 minutes of the Twitch stream. Now, I will do my best to report on any new information shown during the event, and will be posting in real time to Twitter at LtBuzzLitebeer, so if you haven't followed me, please do so. This is probably as good a spot as any to wrap up this one. Leave me any feedback you have concerning Assassin's Creed, and I will do my best to respond in real time. In case you haven't yet smashed that subscribe button, please do so, and don't forget to ring the bell to receive my upload notifications. If you could take a few seconds more to rate and or share this video, it would be greatly appreciated. Remember, you can find and follow me, of course, over on Twitch, Twitter, and over on my community Discord server. Links to all my socials are in the video description below. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer, signing off.